And welcome back in here, Blue Comet fans. We get ready to go for game two, just underway here. Tater Thompson, the shortstop for Lady Blue Comets, in the box to start it off. She's got a 1-1 count to her. Miller in the circle for the Phillies, and that's outside for a 2-1 count. So you got Miller in the circle, Holloway behind the dish. Burrows at first, Holloway at second, Morrison at short, Aronson at third. That's catching the outside edge for a strike call. It's now a 2-2 count. You got Fountain out in left, Sprague in center, and Curry is the right fielder for the Lady Phillies. Well, Iola. 2-2 count here at the top, so she's going to send it over to third. And a nice play there by Aronson to Burrows, 5-3. Down number one. So here comes Miranda Wagner, the Blue Comet catcher, to the plate. It'll be Wagner. And then Donovan in the on-deck circle. The first three up here for the Lady Blue Comets, game number 2. And Donovan's going to, Wagner should say, is going to send that over to Holloway. She's going to throw it a little too hard there to first, get into foul ground. And Wagner's going to be on the error by the second baseman. So a quick error here by Iola. Brings up Riley Donovan to the plate, the center fielder. One out and a runner on. And Riley's ready to go. Checking in with Coach Jacket down the third base line. Now she's ready. And the pitch for Miller. It's going to be ball. Still in the bag. There is Wagner. Nice job. Bree Wagner steals the bag. And it's ball 1 to Donovan at the plate. Gets herself in the scoring position here for the Lady Blue Comets early in this one. So Donovan with a 1-0 count. And Coach Whitey's going to go out and have a chat with the umpire. Check and make sure he got the right call. Seen the coaches talk to these umpires a couple times here today on some calls. And call will stand. So Wagner stands in a second, 1-0 or 0-1 to Donovan here. And Miller now ready to go. That's a shot that'll get down into right field and should bring the run home as it gets all the way to the fence. Donovan on her way. She had to check back up into third. Does Bree, and Bree now comes into home. She got around third, had to re-step on the bag. Diving back into second is Donovan. And Riley, I hope she's okay as she is laid out down there on the field. And I don't exactly know what happened there. But Riley does bring in the run on the RBI. She's over at second, and she is laid out on the field here and on some obvious pain. And we don't want to see that out of our center fielder. It leaves the Lady Blue Comets a quick 1-0 lead. So finally now Riley getting back to her feet. Maybe diving back in. Maybe she just lost her air or something. I'm not for sure. I didn't quite see how she went into second there. But Coach kind of helping her out there. She's working on that right arm, it looks like. Maybe the shoulder. Maybe went in a little hard and caused a stinger there. But Riley's tough. She's going to stay in the ball game. And a good job there, Riley. As I said, she's checking out that right arm, so she's going to be okay. Loud. All right, so Rachel Jacket will step up now as it's a 1-0 lead for the Lady Blue Comets. Runner over at second is Donovan as she brings in the run on the double. So Jacket now steps in here as it's a 1-0 early lead here for Lady Blue Comets. Rachel Jacket, first baseman. See if she can bring in a run. Miller delivers. Inside edge. Call strike 1. So Riley staying in the game. 0-1 to Jacket. That's low for a 1-1 count. So I should pay a little bit more attention to the umpire. He's got kind of a delayed call. So we'll see how everything's going. 1-1 now to Jacket. That's a shot down third base line. Foul ball. Foul ball there to Jacket. Everybody getting reset here. The Lady Blue Comets trying to do some damage here in this first inning. They lead it 1-0 right now. So here's the pitch from Miller. That's a shot. It's going to be to Morrison there at short. Donovan stays away from it, and then it's going to be 6-3 for out to number 2. But over to third goes Donovan. Here comes KB to the plate, Corey. Coming up now with a runner over at third. A 1-0 lead here early for the Lady Blue Comets. So KB comes to the plate, see if she can bring in Donovan. And Miller now sitting ready to go here to KB. It'll be Kira Drake in the circle for Lady Blue Comets as we go to the bottom of the first here in game 2. Here's the pitch. Steve Wright call. 0-1 to KB. I did change that. Okay, just wanted to make sure. 0-1 now to Babcock. KB right back in the box. Here's the pitch to her, and that's a shot to the third base side. And, gets out of the glove there of Aronson. She's not able to make the play. The run comes in, and Babcock in to first, and the run comes in to make it a 2-0 lead here for Lady Blue Comets. So a couple hits bring in the run. Here comes Geraldine Custom Border. Blue Comets second baseman. She'll have a runner over at first. That's KB. It's a 2-0 lead here for Chanute in the first. So Custom Border now ready to go. Miller bringing it. That's a shot to third base side. Coach Jacket. That. Got to have better skills than that. At least get a hand up, Jack. Coach. 0-1 to Custom Border on the foul ball. So Geraldine right back in here, ready to face Miller here. She's got an 0-1 count to her. Pitch on the way. Outside, ball 1-1 to count. As Babcock over to first. So Custom Border 1-1. Shot there, third side and third base side, and it's out of play, 1-2. See some of those Blue Comet baseball players come over here to watch the game. Root on the gals. Good to see them here. Same thing for the Iola Mustangs. They're playing great baseball this year. I wouldn't see any doubt to them not being able to chance to repeat this year. They're a good team again this year. That's a shot to get out into center field, and it will get down. And there's another single. Babcock turns the corner. She's going to go ahead and make the run for third. Nobody really covered at the plate going into second. Nice base running there by Custom Border. She gets the single, goes into second on the throw in. Runners at second and third now with 2 outs. Here comes Kara Drake to the plate. Kara's going to come in with an opportunity here to help her own cause. It's an early 2-0 lead already for Lady Blue Comets, so a chance to help herself out here before she gets to the circle with Emling on deck. So Kara standing in here ready to go against Miller. And the pitch. That's a nice pitch there. It is strike one, 0-1. Two hits and an error brought into 2 runs. Runners in scoring position, Lady Blue Comets right now. Drake getting out of the way of that one. It's a 1-1 count. So 1-1 to her. Drake ready. Here's the pitch from Miller. That's a shot out into a left center field. Drifting over to it is Fountain, and she will make the play and finish the inning here. On to the fly ball out for outs, number 3. Blue Comets get 2 hits. They leave 2. 1 error brings in the 2 runs, and we will go to the bottom of the first. Burrows, Holloway, and Morrison come up. It's 2-0 Lady Blue Comets, Z95.3. All righty, we're back here as we get ready to go. You want it over there? Or you need it over here? Get it out there. There you go. You're welcome. All right, here we go. As we get ready to go to the bottom of the first, it will be Kira Drake into the circle here for the Lady Blue Comets. And it will be Wagner behind the dish over at first, Jacket, Custom Border at second, Thompson at short, Babcock at third, Imling left, Donovan center, Lewis is your right fielder here. As we get ready to go, Burrows, Holloway, and Morrison, the first three up here against Kira Drake to start off in game number 2. 2-0 Lady Blue Comet lead. And here we go to the bottom of the first. First baseman Burrows steps in. Strike one to her. Drake number 11. There we go. Number 11. That one's going to be fouled off to the screen. Now 0-2 here to Burrows. So Kira and Sophie today and probably tomorrow as well. So we can do to keep the pitches to a low minimum here. That one's just a bit inside. 1-2. So Burrows back in 1-2 count, trying to get something started here for the Phillies. And the pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. It's a strikeout out number 1. And Kira Drake gets her first strikeout. So 1 out. Here comes Holloway, the second baseman, to the plate. Bringing the shortstop Morrison to the on-deck circle. So Lady Blue Comets switching around the outfield there a little bit. Okay, now I think we're ready to go. All right, now we're ready as Holloway stands in. Just a bit outside. Ball 1. Kira trying to hit the bull in the Bull Durham movie. The 1-0 count to her. Holloway swing and a miss. 1-1. So the 1-1 count to her. Morrison shortstop on deck. 1 out here, nobody on. Kira Drake in the circle. 1-1 outside. Ball 2. 2-1. So Lady Blue Comets do get game 1, 7-5 here. Leading in this one. Foul tip. And it's a 2-2 count. Gets away there. Wagner and Drake. A little trouble with the exchange. Now we're good to go. All right, so 2-2 to Holloway. She steps back in here, ready to go. Pitch to her. Fly ball. Shallow right field and going back on it. And it's going to get away from Custom Border and fall. She was trying to catch it over the shoulder there. So Holloway's on with a single to start off here in the first. 1 out. Here comes Morrison to the plate. Morrison gets ready to step up here. Fountain will be on deck. For Iola as Morrison steads in. 1 out and runner on. Drake to the plate. Low ball 1. Again, a little trouble with the exchange here. All right, so 1-0 here to Morrison. Checking in with Coach Whitey down the third base line. 1-0 to her, steps back in. Here's the pitch from Drake outside. Here's the throw down, and it's going to be an into center field there. And thought about taking off for third, but a good job backing up there, Riley Donovan, to get her out. Back in there. Sorry, that's Shields out there in center field now. And it's a 2-0 count to the plate here to Morrison. Runner in scoring position for Iola. With 1 out here, Morrison steps in 2-0. That's a shot, and it'll get down into right field. And there'll be runners on the corners here for Iola in the first. Over to third, Holloway and Morrison over at first. Back-to-back hits here. And puts runners at first and third. Here comes the left fielder Fountain up with 1 out. So Fountain now ready to go. 1 out. Stands in here. Catching outside is strike call. Here comes the throw back home. And they're not going to be able to get the play at the plate. Now the runner's going to go to third on a misplay there by the Lady Blue Comets here as the run comes home. Morrison takes off and goes to third. It's now 2-1. And it's an 0-1 count at the plate here to Fountain. And a runner over at third as the throw down. Try to get it back in to get the runner coming home. Can't make that play. Ball gets away from Wagner, and the runner goes to third. So it's now 2-1. And it's an 0-1 count. The Fountain at the plate with Aronson on deck, swinging and a miss, 0-2. So Aronson will be on deck, third baseman, as Fountain steps back in, 0-2 count to her. Drake looking for that second out here in this first. Outside, 1-2. So that 1-2 count. Fountain ready to go, steps back to the box. Outside, 2-2. So runner over at third here as they're going to try to tie it up here, but Fountain at the plate. 2-1 ball game. Fly ball, right field, and that's going to be Emling there coming in here with it, and the sacrifice fly brings in the run, and it's a 2-2 ball game. Out number 2. So it's a 2-2 ball game on the sac fly. Here comes Aronson to the plate. Base is empty, and now 2 outs. As we're tied at 2. So here comes the third baseman to the plate. First pitch, ball 1. So 1-0-2, Aronson steps in here. They tied it up here in the bottom of the first. Catching that outside edge for the strike call, 1-1. That's way outside, wow. 1-1 to Aronson. Drake gets her swing and a miss. It is 1-2. Sprague, the DP, will be on deck here if Aronson can get on. Drake trying to get her team's bats working. And that's a swing and a miss for the strikeout to end the inning. So 2 strikeouts here, but the damage done. They get 2 hits to bring into the 2 runs and no errors and none left. It is a 2-2 ball game as we go to the second inning. It will be Emling, Lewis, and Thompson come to the plate when we come back. 2-2 Z95.3. All righty, folks, we're back here ready to go to the second inning. It's a 2-2 ball game as the Blue Comets will now have Emling, Lewis, and Thompson, the first 3, to come to the plate here in the second. Tied it to Emling, stands in facing Miller here. First pitch, D-Rack 1 called. Miller, 21 pitches, no strikeouts, no base on balls. She's going up to 2 hits and the 2 runs. 0-1 to Emling in the second. Ball 1, 1-1. So with a 1-1 count, Sophie trying to get a start here for Lady Blue Comets in the second. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2. So the 1-2 count. And Emling ready to go. And Miller Ball 2, 2-2. Good looking pitch there, called ball 2. So Emling now in at center field. Riley Donovan looks like take her out of that mix there. And that's a foul ball, stays 2-2. So we'll see how Riley is. They may let her still do some hitting here. We'll see. Here's J.C. Lewis will be on deck. As we're getting an ice bag now, I think that's going to be for Donovan, really. All right, so it is 2-2 now to Sophie Emling. Miller delivers, fly ball, and it's going to be Curry coming up on it from right field, and she can't handle it. And turning the corner, there's Emling, and she's going to try to get into second. She's going to be out going into second. And Morrison, well, she took a shot there from Emling. Hopefully she's going to be okay. She tried to apply the tag. Emling and Morrison getting together there. They called Emling out, but she's standing on the bag there. Is that Morrison, the second baseman, or the shortstop there? Couldn't tell. She goes down. And got an injury out there on the field. So it looks like she's going to be okay getting back up here. And Emling will be out. And there we go. Morrison's going to be okay. So she's going to be all right. That's good to see that she's all right. So Emling is out. Out number 1. Here comes J.C. Lewis to the plate. And is she out or is she safe? He called her out. Now she's standing on the bag. So is she out or safe? So Coach Jack is trying to get an explanation. As the ball maybe got dislodged, I couldn't tell. And yes, they're going to go ahead and call her out. So Emling is out. For out number 1. All right. So to the plate now comes J.C. Lewis. One out, nobody on. 2-2 ball game. Bottom of the second. J.C. stepping up here. And taking her time now. Stepping to the box. Ready to go here against Miller. So Lewis ready. First pitch. Sending it back. It's off of Miller's glove, and it's over. Bounce to Morrison, and not going to get to safe the fast-running Lewis down the line, so she's in with the infield single. So J.C. takes the first pitch she sees and gets it on with a single. Miller off of her glove. Morrison, nice try there. But Lewis beats it by a step. Here comes Shader Thompson to the plate. She grounded out to third her first time up, so with 1 out. And Lewis over first steps in here. And becomes trying to get some runs here in this second inning. That's up high for Miller. Ball 1 to her. So 1-0. Miller to Thompson on the way. Shot down third base line right there at Aronson. She's going to go to second, and she's going to be safe at second. Well, it looked like she was out there, but she's safe at second. I guess Holloway was off the bag, so everybody's safe. Thompson reaches on a fielder's choice. Over to second goes Lewis. Here comes Brown Wagner to the plate. Runners at first and second now with only 1 out. So Wagner will come up. She reached on an error, stole a base, ended up getting that to first run for Lady Blue Comets. And another discussion here with the umpires. Coach Whitey coming now back behind the dish to ask this umpire what he saw. Been a lot of questioning of the umpire calls here by both teams here this afternoon, or I should say evening. And it looks like it will continue. Coming up tomorrow, Lady Blue Comets at Santa Fe Park taking on Independence. The guys will be over at Hudson Park, where the Panthers play, taking on the Bulldogs of Independence. 11 o'clock here on Z95.3 and KINZ.biz. So the umpire and the coach, now that discussion is over. Ready to go here as Wagner will now step in. First pitch to her. Steve Wright call 0-1. So an 0-1 count. Wagner ready to go. Here's the 0-1 to her. That's a shot right there. Morrison is short, and they'll have to get to the force play there, and they will. So they'll get to the runner over at third on the 6-5 for out number 2. Fielder's choice here by Wagner. Runners now at first and second once again. So it is Riley Donovan. She is coming up here. She's going to go ahead and hit. And Donovan will stand in here. She had that RBI double back into the first. First pitch to her, low, ball 1. See if Riley can bring in a couple more here, get the Lady Blue Comets a lead. As we got a fine mist to falling here in Humboldt now, as the rains may be a-coming. Check in on the radar, see what we got going on here, as we got a mist happening. Remind me later, come on. Ball gets away. Holloway staying with it. Good job, 2-0. So the 2-0 count to her. Just a mist in the air. Not much showing up on radar here, so that's what we can come up with. That's in there for ball number 3. So 3-0 now to Donovan. All right, Riley back in here. See if she can load him up. There's 2 outs. Miller behind her 3-0. Here's the pitch. Ball 4. Loading them up for Lady Blue Comets. So first base on ball is given up here by Miller. So bases full. Here comes Rachel Jackett. She's 0 for 1, and Rachel is desperately in need of a hit right here. See if she can help the Lady Blue Comets. And she is definitely due for a big hit, I do believe, for Rachel Jackett. So here she goes as she stands in here. Miller now ready to go. Bases full, 2 outs. Blue Comet first baseman takes ball 1 on the inside. So real light mist, as I say, I'm falling. You can see it through the light. Not a heavy rain or anything here in Humboldt. That's a shot. It'll get out into left field and right there at Fountain. And she makes the play on the straightaway shot for the 3rd out. But the Lady Blue Comets do get the 1 hit. They leave 2. No errors and no runs. We will go to the bottom of the 2nd inning. It will be Sprague, Holloway, and Curry coming up. 2-2 ball game here on Z95.3. Welcome back here, Blue Comet fans. We get ready to go for the bottom of the 2nd inning. It's a 2-2 ball game. Sprague, Holloway, and Curry coming up against Kara Drake. She had 1 inning work, 21 pitches, 2 strikeouts, no base on balls. Gave up to 2 hits and the 2 runs. And now we're ready to go here. For the 2nd inning, Sprague, the DP, will be the first one up here against Kara Drake. And, you know, if we had less discussions with the umpires out here, we might get this game moving along. We'd probably get away from the rain. But we're still talking out here, so let's see. All right, now we're ready to go, I think. Sprague, the DP, stands in ready to go here. And first pitch here for Sprague now from Kara Drake as we get ready in the 2nd inning. Steer out 1 to her, 0-1. So the 0-1 count. Holloway will be on deck. Sprague steps back in. Here's the pitch. Outside 1-1. So with the 1-1 count to her, Sprague right back in. Drake has a sign she likes. Pitch on the inside, ball 2, 2-1. That 2-1 count. Sprague sends it out to the right side. Foul ball, 2-2. Drake looking for a fresh ball here. Some foul balls coming in. Keeping some things dried up for her. It's got a little wetness going on out here in Humboldt now. It's a very fine mist, rain coming down. 2-2 to Sprague as we have the ball Kara likes in there. And the pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That's out. Number 1 third strikeout here for Kara. So here comes Holloway, the catcher. Coach, go get pizza. Coach, we ain't got pizza, and he better bring some of it up here into the press box. Look at him. Coach Richards went and got pizza. There's a swing and a miss by Holloway, 0-1. So 0-2 with Curry on deck. Holloway stands in, 1 out, nobody on here. That's a shot there, and a pass to diving Taylor Thompson into center field. Donovan gets it back in, so it's a single for Holloway. 1 out single. Here comes the right fielder, Curry, to the plate. So Curry gets ready to step up here now with a runner on and 1 out. 2-2 ball game in the bottom of the second inning here in game number 2. Curry ready to go. Ball 1. Sprague, center fielder on deck. Curry standing in. Pitch on the way to her. Swing and a miss. 1-1. So Curry, not leaving the box, stands right in here trying to move the runner from first. Sends that one to the screen. Foul. That's a 1-2 count. So 1-2 to Curry. Drake, the sign she likes from Wagner. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That's out number 2. 2 strikeouts here for Drake in the inning. And that's out number 2. That's 4 for Kara. Coming to the plate now, the center fielder, Sprague. So Sprague stands in, taking strike 1 right there. 0-1 to her. Top of the order will be Burrow. She's on deck. 0-1 at the plate. That's in there for Steve Wright. Call 0-2. Coming up in the third, Babcock, Custerborder, and Drake, the first 3. Sprague 0-2. See if Drake can get her team into that third inning. Tied at 2, and there's a foul ball. 2-2. So the count remains 2-2 as Sprague ready for it. That's called Steve Wright 3. Gets away from Wagner. She'll go down and complete the strikeouts. And there we go for the third strikeout here. That's the third out. So 3 strikeouts inning. They get a hit. They leave 1. No errors. No runs come in. And 3 strikeouts in this inning here for Kara Drake. She's got 5 altogether. Nice job. So we'll be Babcock, Custerborder, and Drake when we come back in 1 minute. 2-2 ball game. Z95-3 to the third we go. Back here to the third we go, and Miller back in the circle. She's thrown up 37 pitches, no strikeouts, one base on ball. She's given up 3 hits, 2 runs to the Lady Blue Comets. She'll face Corey Babcock, Custon Border, and Drake, the first 3 up here in the third inning, as this game is tied at 2 here in game number 2. A little fine mist, rain coming down here on the field as the good folks of Humboldt have graciously let us lose the field today to get this game in between these 2 rival schools. And here we go as KB comes to the plate. She's 1 for 1. See if she can start it off here in the third against Miller. And first pitch to her. Ball 1. 1-0, Custom Border on deck. As KB checking him and jacking down the third base line. That's outside for a 2-0 count. Ball may be a little bit slick out there. Maybe a little hard for Miller to hang on to. Now, Jacket's going to have a chat with the umpire about something there. Don't know if she could have saw there. It's a 2-0 count to her hitter. So here we go. Now we're ready. Now the umpires are going to get together and have a chat. Okay, apparently everything's good. Can just send a thumbs up from down the line. Here we go. 2-0 to Babcock as we're back in. Here we go. Miller delivers. Foul ball, 2-1. So some fresh, dry softballs coming in here for the ball game. Miller. 2-1 to Babcock to lead off here for the Lady Blue Comets here in the third. 3-1 to her now. Babcock trying to get on here to start off this third. See if Lady Blue Comets take the lead as they just tied at 2-2. KB back in. Pitch to her. Shot's just going to get into center field, and it'll be a nice catch there by the center fielder, Sprague. Reaches up and makes the play. So fly ball out, number 1. Here in the third, here comes Custom Border. She is 1 for 1, had a single her first time up. So Jerry Lynn coming in here with 1 out and nobody on. Stepping up, ready to go. Ball 1 to her. So 1-0, Custom Border from Miller. Shot down third base line, foul ball, 1-1. That's not right. There's a fly ball there, a foul ball down third base line. It's 1-2. So Jerry Lynn had to come back here with the 1-2 count to her now with 1 out, nobody on. So she can find one to straighten out here for the Lady Blue Comets. Jerry Lynn ready. Miller delivers. Foul ball, 2-2. 1-2. One-two count. Custom Border. Ready for it. That's a bouncer there. Third. Foul ball. So staying alive here, Jerry Lynn. Fouling him off. She's got a 1-2 count. Trying to straighten one out here. Get herself on for Kara Drake on deck. 1-2 now to Custom Border. Jerry Lynn takes that one. It's now 2-2 count. Two. Miller bringing it in. Foul ball. Jerry Lynn doing a good job fighting him off. Keeping balls dry here. Looking at the lights, still do have that fine mist coming in. 2-2 to Custom Border back in now as Miller has a dry ball for it. Here we go. It's a chopper there. Aronson going to take it on the second hop. Throwing it high, but makes the play 5-3. Out number 2. Here comes Kara Drake to the plates. 0 for 1, flat out to left field her first time up. 2 outs, nobody on here in the third. 2-2 ball game. Kara Drake standing in, ready to go. Let's get a little 2 out something going here. Miller delivers. Steve rack 1. So if Drake can get on, Emling will be on deck. Whoa. Just behind her there. So it's a 1-1 count. Didn't know if it caught her on the leg there. Apparently not. So now Kara Drake ready to go with a 1-1 count. Pitch on the way. Strike call. 1-2. So here's Miller trying to get her team out of this inning. And Drake sends it back on top of us here for a 1-2 count. So Kara back in the box here, ready to go. See if she can get on for Sophie Emling. Here's the 1-2 pitch. There's a bouncer to the third base side, out of play. Stays 1-2. So Custom Border had 8 pitches at that at bat already. Pitch number 6 on the way here for Drake with a 1-2 count. Making Miller work here into this third inning. It's a shot out in the center field spray coming right in on it, and she should make the play, and does, for a 1-2-3 inning. Here for Miller, no hits, nobody left, and no errors, no runs come in. It will be a 2-2 ball game as we go to the bottom of the third. Burrow, Holloway, and Morrison when we come back, Z95.3. Alrighty, Blue Comet fans, here we go to the third inning, and the Lady Blue Comets and the Phillies of Iola are tied up at 2 apiece here in game number 2. That's supposed to be a 3. All right, so as we get ready to go here, it will be the top of the order, Burrow, Holloway, and Morrison facing Kara Drake. Kara's thrown 2 innings of work. She's got 36 pitches, 5 strikeouts, no base on ball. She's given up the 3 hits and the 2 runs. And she will face the leadoff hitter, the first baseman, Burrow. She's 0 for 1, struck out her first time up. Standing up here in the third, trying to get her team started. Okay. Here's a steal right call to start her off. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch, fouling it away. It's now 0-2. So Burrow behind 0-2, looking to start something off here for Iola. Steps back in. Here's the pitch to her. Foul ball on the left side, out of play. So 0-2 to Burrow. That's up high inside, now 1-2. So Burrow, the first baseman, 1-2 count to her. And it's trying to keep the balls dry, and we end up getting wet on the field here. Now I think we're ready to go. Kara's got a dry base, a softball ready to play. 1-2 to Burrow. Now she steps back in. So Burrow ready. The 1-2 pitch. High for a 2-2 count. 2-2 to Burrow. As now Drake ready. That's up high inside, running the count full. Got away from Kara there. All right, so it's a 2-2 count here to Burrow. She's right back in. Drake delivers, swing and a miss for the strikeout. That's out to number 1, and a strikeout number 6 for Kara Drake on the evening. So with 1 out, here comes Holloway. She's got a single for the second baseman, and she scored a run back in the first inning off the sac fly by Fountain. So Holloway comes in, 1 out, nobody on. Drake delivers, high outside, ball 1. So 1-0 to her. Foul into the screen, runs the count even at 1-1. So 1-1 after the foul ball. Drake back to the circle here. Morrison was in the on-deck circles. Holloway steps back to the box. 2-2 ball game here in the bottom of the third. Game number 2. Foul ball. It's a 1-2 count. So 1-2 now to Holloway. As Drake ready to bring it. Gets away from Wagner. That's a ball number 2, so it's a 2-2 count. Like I said, I know we got some light rain falling in the area, but nothing major on the radar that we'd have to worry about. 2-2 to Holloway. Back in she goes. Now full count, 3-2. So we'll check out this radar once again. I don't think everything's pretty much staying to the south of us. And it is. Nothing big in the area. Just getting some light moisture into the air. Full count. Fouling it away once again. And here in the bottom of the third, making Kira work a little bit. She's got 1 out. Full count to the first hitter. Now full count once again to Holloway here. That's a little runner right back to Drake in the circle, and it's a 1-3 for round number 2. So 2 outs. Here comes Morrison. She's 1 for 1. Got a single. Good to see she's okay. Had a little accident out there running into folks running into each other out there at the bags. It's good to see she's okay and up, still playing. And she'll stand up in here scoring a run. 1 for 1. 2 outs. Nobody on. Fountain will be on deck for the Phillies. Here's the pitch. Just a bit outside, ball 1. So with a 1-0 count to her, Morrison. Stands up and in, ready to go. And the pitch. Ball 2, outside, 2-0. So the 2-0 count. Morrison stays in the box. Swing and a miss. It's 2-1. Two-one count. Fountain waiting on deck if she can get on here. If Morrison can get on the base pads. Here's the 2-1 pitch, and it's 2-2. So with 2 outs, it's 2-2 now. Morrison Stepping back in as we get ready for the fourth inning. Tied at 2. Emling, Lewis, and Thompson, the first three up for Lady Blue Comets. We're going to call her. D-Rack 3. Say she went around. And that's it for the strikeout. That'll do it. 1, 2, 3 inning here. No hits, nobody left, and no errors by the Lady Blue Comets, and no runs come in. It's a 2-2 ball game. And another strikeout here for Kara Drake. We'll go to the fourth inning. It'll be Emling, Lewis, and Thompson when we come back. Z95.3. Alrighty, Become fans. Here we go. We're back, and it will be Sophie Emling up first. J.C. Lewis and Taylor Thompson, the first three here against Miller. Miller now with 56 pitches, no strikeouts, 1 base on ball. She's given the 3 hits and the 2 runs. The Lady Blue Comets as they're tied for 2 going into the fourth inning. Here in game number 2, Lady Blue Comets win game 1, 7-5. Here's Sophie Emling, 0 for 1 at the plate today. Outside for Miller, ball 1. 1-0. Emily, quick look down the line, steps back in, now 2-0. So that 2-0 count ahead of Miller. Miller catching the outside edge for a strike call, 2-1. So 2-1 to her. As Lewis will be on deck as Emling steps back in. Miller delivers. It's a shot down third base line, and it goes off of Aronson. It is a fair ball as it goes off of her. And now taking into second, and getting in there is going to be a stand-up double for Sophie Emling to start off the inning for the Lady Blue Comets. A nice try there by Aronson. It just went off the heel of her glove and ended up into foul ground over there. And it was a fair ball. It was in the fair ground. She knocked it out. It hit her glove and went into foul ground. My apologies, folks. There we go. So it's a double for Emling. Here comes Lewis to the plate. She's 1 for 1. So the runner scoring position here for the Lady Blue Comets. J.C. Lewis stands in here. If she can bring Emily off a second. And that's going to get away from Holloway and then allow Emily over to third on the wild pitch. Ball 1 to Lewis. So 1-0 to Lewis. And a runner at third now is Emling as Lady Blue Comets have a chance here to take the lead in the fourth. With Thompson on deck, with J.C. standing right back in. Like to get that RBI here, see if she can get a hold of one. Here's the pitch. Shot down third base line. It's a foul ball. 1-1. So 1-1 count here to Lewis after the foul ball. J.C. will come back in here now. Miller ready to go. Emling set ready to go from third at the opportunity. Here's the pitch. That's in there for a strike on the inside. It's 1-2. So the 1-2 count to her. Lewis ready. Here's Miller. She's got hit by the pitch, so not going to be able to get away from Holloway to allow Emling to come home. So Emling will stay at third, hit by the pitch. Now Lewis over at first, top of the order. Here comes Taylor Thompson to the plate. And Taylor, 0 for 1 in a fielder's choice here, 2 times up. Runners on the corners now for the Lady Blue Comets. Goes Jackets. Taking a look at her list of plays here, what she would like to see from her shortstop. And Taylor now ready to step up here. Fourth inning tied at 2. Lady Compton Iola here in game number 2. Taylor Thompson ready to go against Miller for the third time. Here's the pitch. It's a little runner, and it will get past the second baseman into center field. Turning the corner there at second is going to be Lewis. She'll head into third, so it's an RBI single for Taylor Thompson. So Lady Comets now with the lead, 3-2. And the RBI single by Taylor Thompson. No outs here into the fourth. Here comes Brianna Wagner to the plate. She has reached on an error and a fielder's choice her 2 times up and has scored a run, stole a base. So Brianna steps up with runners on the corners. 3-2 Lady Blue Comets. Squaring around a bunt outside. Here's a throw down to third. Getting back in time there is Lewis. Kicking off to second is Thompson. She's over there. And it is a 1-0 count here to Wagner at the plate. So still no outs here in the fourth. Lady Blue Comets with a chance here to break it up a little more, scoring 1 already. That one's up high and away from Wagner. Now 2-0. So we did go to 3-2 here. It's Wagner 2-0 count to her. Now ready to go from Miller. Trying to lay down that bunt, and it's a foul ball as it bounced outside and then bounced back into the batter's box there. So it's a foul ball, 2-1. So with a 2-1 count, Brown Wagner's going to come back out here, see if she can straighten one out here and get on base for Lady Blue Comets. Try to get us another run in on the 3-2 lead. That's a ball, 3-1. So Thompson now at second, Lewis at third, no outs here in the fourth. Lady Blue Comets had a big 5th inning in game 1. See if they can do that here in game 2 in the 4th. 3-1 to Bree. On deck will be Riley Donovan. Catching the outside edge for a strike, full count, 3-2. Donovan will be in the on-deck circle. 3-2 to Wagner now. Bree. Looking to make some contact. Here's the payoff, the 3-2. High fly ball. Right center field. Curry coming back on it. And nobody can get it as it lands in between 3 of the Iola players. Throwing it in. High throw. Now going to be a throw down to second. It's off of the glove there. And another opportunity for the runner to come in here as Thompson's going to come in and score. Now the ball's still getting thrown around, and Lewis and Thompson both coming in. Wagner takes her away to second as she gets the single. She moves over to second as 2 more runs come in. And the Lady Blue Comets now have a 5-2 lead as we're going to get a little timeout here into the middle of the field. Have a little bit of discussion here by the Phillies of Iola, but the Lady Blue Comets bring in a couple of runs here to make it a 5-2 ball game. There we go. So as we have a break in the action, we'll get your score right here on the live stream. Let you know that tomorrow, more Blue Comet action. Hudson Field for the guys as we'll be there against Independence. The gals at Santa Fe taking on the Lady Bulldogs. So here we go. This is Haley Shields coming in here. She is taking over for Riley Donovan. So Shields comes in. And she will have a runner over second. That's Wagner. No outs, and it's now 5-2 Lady Blue Comets in the 4th. Shields stepping in and working against Miller. Shot out into center field, and that's going to get down in front of Sprague, and it gets underneath Sprague. So coming around the turn is Wagner comes in to score. Shields takes off to second as it's a high throw in, and to second she goes, and Shields gets the RBI single, goes to second base. Another run coming in to make it a 6-2 ball game. Lady Blue Comets and Coach Whitey comes out here now to have a chat with his gals in the field as Rachel Jacket will get ready to come to the plates as it's now 6-2 Lady Blue Comets here in the 4th. And Coach Whitey comes out to have another chat. So we'll get you ready for that. Hey, don't remind everyone, too, coming up on Saturday, my buddy Mark Davidson and his crew are opening up a new barbecue restaurant in the city of Chanute. Need a barbecue restaurant there in town. Going to be at the old Caddyshack place. They're going to open up Saturday. It's going to be their first day, their grand opening. Get over there and enjoy some great food. They were part of my barbecue competition this past weekend, and Mark's food did really good, as always does. He's been a grand champion at my barbecue contest before, so good food there. Go see him at Smokey D's Barbecue, the old Caddyshack restaurant. Help you find it. A grand opening this Saturday. For that great restaurant, another addition to the city of Chanute. We desperately need those. All right, so here we go. Rachel Jacket stepping in now with Shields over at second. Still no outs. 6-4 in the fourth. Lady Blue Comets. That's on the outside edge for Stirac 1. So Jacket. Jacket 0 for 2 at the plate today. Has a chance to get herself an RBI here as Haley Shields got that RBI single. She's over at second. There's a shot that's going to be on the infield. Miller coming in on it. Now Holloway has to, almost got it actually, but I think that she kind of stumbled when she found the bat. She was looking at the ball, which she's supposed to do, and I think her foot found the bat, and it kind of got her concentration away. I think otherwise Holloway probably would have had that ball right there. So that's an 0-2 count now as it's a foul ball. Babcock will be on deck here if Rachel can get on. Still a good crowd out here in Chanute, but everybody's got the protective gear on for the rain. Here's Aronson coming up onto that chop shot, and it gets away from the first baseman. Burrow, she is safe. Shields doesn't waste any time, comes around third and scores. It's 7-2. Good job, Haley, of running the base pads. Jacket is safe at first on the air. Second error of the day here by the Mustangs. Jacket in to first. Another run comes in to now make it a 7-2 ball game. As Babcock comes to the plate, 1 for 2. Up high for ball 1. So ball 1 to Babcock here. And she's right back on in, and here we go. That's fouling out to the screen. So with the 1-1 count, KB has run over there first. Still no outs here into the top of the fourth inning. The Blue Comets put 5 across here. 4 hits. There's another one setting out into center field. Sprague right there for that one. That comes down with it. She plays it right away there for out number 1. So 1 out here. Here comes Custom Border to the plate. She's 1 for 2. Jacket's still over there at first. This is now 7-2 here in the fourth. Custom Border, the 8th hitter to the plate for Lady Blue Comets. Kara Drake on deck. So Custom Border now ready to go. Here's the pitch to her. Up on the inside. Holloway doing a good job of saving that one. Throws it down to first. Ball 1 at the plate. Pitch number 80 for Miller. And it's 1-0 to Custom Border. So Geraldine back in with the 1-0 count. Miller bringing it low, 2-0. So 2-0 now to her. Trying to keep the balls nice and dry as much as possible here for Miller and Drake. She gets a fresh ball in here. It's 2-0 to Custom Border. She's ready to go. Steve Rat call, 2-1. So 2-1 to her. Custom Border still ready. Low on the inside makes it 3-1. And going over there to second is going to be Jacket. Still in the bag. Third stolen base for Lady Blue Comets here today. 3-1 at the plate here to Custom Border. Only 1 out. Lady Blue Comets having a big fourth inning. So Geraldine ready to go from the pitch from Miller. Slap shot down the third base side. Foul ball. Runs the count to 4. So Geraldine Custom Border now trying to bat off. Ready to go. 3-2 to her. Steps in. Miller looking for that second out. Here's the pitch. Shot there. Aronson bobbles it. Regathers herself, throws it across. Safe at first. Across the border, beats the throw, and there's that little bit of bobble by Aronson. But she's played great over there third, and that little bit of bobble right there cost her the out there. Across border gets in on the 5th hit for the Blue Comets. So now, runners at first and third as Jacket moves over. Here comes Kira Drake to the plate. She's 0 for 2. So Drake standing in here. The 9th hitter to the plate here in this inning for the Lady Blue Comets. That's up high, ball 1. 7-2 ball game here in the top of the 4th. Blue Comets pushed across 5 on 5 hits and an error. Drake, the 9th hitter to the plate, still only 1 out, and the Lady Blue Comets still threatening here with runners on the corners. That's a strike call, 1-1. So the big 5th last game, now the big 4th in this one for the Lady Blue Comets. Drake 1-1 as she stands in. Here's the pitch. Ball 2. So 2-0. 2-1, sorry, to Drake. She's over 2 at the plate, and runners in scoring position, 2nd and 3rd. Here's the pitch. Sends it back. Foul ball. 2-2. So it will be Emily. She led off the inning with a double. She's on deck. Let's see if Drake can help out her own cause by pushing across a couple runs here with a hit. Here's the pitch. That's over to the right side, and it's going to be in the foul ground. A nice try to Burrow trying to give it a shot, but it's going to be out of her range, and it's a foul ball. So the count stays at 2-2. Kara Drake, a 7-2 ball game here in the top of the 4th. 2-2 to Kara. She steps back in. Pitch coming. 3-2 now. So with a 3-2 count, Drake trying to get on here for Sophie Emling. And Drake sends that one out into right center field. Sprague giving chase, and she should be there to make the play, and does. Here they go checking it in, and sacrifice fly brings in the run. The ball gets away from Holloway at the catcher position, going over to 2nd. Now over to 3rd is Custom Border. So Drake out on the sac fly for out number 2. The run does come in to make it an 8-2 ball game. And with 2 outs, eight to 2 now. And coming to the plate is Sophie Emling. First pitch to her, ball 1. Oh, it's strike 1. 0-1 to Emling. So 8-2 here. Emling 0-1, swing and a miss. It's now 0-2. She's got a Custom Border over at 3rd. A chance to bring in another one here. As it's an 8-2 ball game. 0-2 now to Emling. Miller bringing it. A little runner there. Aronson coming up on it. And safe at first to get down the line. Quick is Emling as she is safe at first. So 2 hits in this inning alone for Sophie Emling as a run comes in to make it a 9-2 ball game. So that clear him off and put Emling over at first. As J.C. Lewis comes to the plate now. And over to the first there is Emling. On the 5th hit, Lewis stands in. That's outside for ball. I think it's 2-0. So 2-0 here to JC. She was hit by a pitch and has a single her 2 times up as Lady Blue Comets now lead at 9-2 here in the 4th. Here's the pitch to her. High outside, goes 3-0. Miller Ready to bring pitch number 99 for Iola. And pitch on the way. That's ball 4. So, runners at first and second now for the Lady Blue Comets. Second base on ball is given up here by Miller. Top of the order comes Taylor Thompson to the plate. Taylor coming up here. Trying to place a mat on with the 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Right in 7 so far. Miller delivers outside. Ball 1. Brianna Wagner on deck here. The Lady Blue Comets have now batted around. 12th hitter to the plate in this inning. That one's low. 2-0. So Holloway's going to go out and have a chat here with her pitcher as it's a 9-2 ball game here in the top of the 4th inning in game number 2 here in Humboldt. Good folks at Humboldt letting us lose the facility here today. Coming to you more Blue Comet baseball and softball action tomorrow. We'll be at Hudson Field for Blue Comet baseball. Indy coming to town. Ladies will play at Santa Fe. Both teams start at 11 o'clock tomorrow. We'll be covering some baseball. Toyota Thompson as she stands in. And Miller delivers. That's a shot. Ooh, right back up the guts and right through the wickets there for Miller. Here comes one run around to score. Into third, standing up there, going into second. Nice job of running there by Taylor Thompson. She gets a single. Goes into second. Coming around to score Zimling. Over to third goes Lewis. And it's now a 10-2 ball game here in the 4th. As Brianna Wagner will come to the plate here for the Lady Blue Comets. She's going to get her gear taken care of. That give me a chance to change the score here if I get it real quick like. And it's 10-2 in the 4th now. Wagner coming to the plate here for the second time into this inning. Brianna had a single her last time up. She's a 1-for-1 with a fielder's choice and an error her 3 times at the plate today. Now the 4th is starts off with a ball 1. Ball 1 to her. So 1-0 now to Bree. And runners at second and third for the Lady Blue Comets. So now lead it 10-2 in the 4th. Miller sends that one in and down the right field line and a long strike for Bree. 1-1. So the 1-1 count. Wagner right back in. Here's the pitch to her. Outside, 2-1. So 2-1 counts. And it'll be Haley Shields on deck for Lady Blue Comets. Got herself an RBI single her first time up. As Wagner steps in here. That one goes out into right field. Curry, though, right there should make it. Oh, it goes off of her glove. And round second goes Wagner. She's going into second. They're going to bring her around to third. Having trouble getting it in. And it's a error that puts Wagner over to third. 2 more runs come in. So 2 more runs come in here to now make it a 12-2 ball game. Here comes Haley Shields to the plate. Shields comes up. She's 1-for-1. And over to third goes Wagner. She gets over there on the way of the error. The third one on the game here by Iola. Here's the pitch to Shields. That's a short one. It'll be out in front of Aronson. Bouncing around. Shields beats the run down. And coming in to score is Wagner to now make it a 13-2 ball game as Shields is on with her second hit here into this inning alone. So now to the plates comes Rachel Jackett. She reached on an error her first time up in this inning. Outside, ball 1. KB will be on deck here, 2 outs. Lady Blue Comets pouring it on here in the 4th. 1-0 to Jackett. That's a shot over to the left side, out of play, 1-1. Get my directions messed up today. Must be getting tired. Must be a long day. Let's see. 1-1 to her. Jackett now ready to go. Miller looking for that third out here. That's a shot out into right field. Curry going back for it, and it'll be over her head and get all the way to the fence. Coming around there, Shields. She's going to be taking up at third and on her way into third. And she'll be in there safe at third with a triple. It's Rachel Jacket coming around to score is Haley Shields. So Lady Blue Comets now with a big 14-2 lead here. They scored 12 in this inning, and it continues as KB comes to the plate. KB is 1 for 3. Flied out to center field her last 2 times up. Stepping up here in the fourth for the second time. Pitch on the way from Miller. It's a little runner there. Morrison coming in on it. She should make a good play and does 6-3 to get her. But the Lady Blue Comets definitely do the damage here into this inning as they get to 9 hits, bring in 12 runs, 2 errors, and they leave 1 on the base pad. So it will be a 14-2 ball game as we go to the bottom of the fourth. Fountain, Aronson, and Sprague when we come back. Z95.3. All right, folks, we're back here as we get ready to go to the bottom half of the fourth inning. Lady Blue Comets really have a big inning there. And the top half, and sorry, I'm trying to, if you're watching on the live stream, I see a little towel going on there, but I'm trying to keep my camera dry. All right, so here we go. See what we got going on there. Maybe that'll help out a little bit there. All right, so there we go as we get ready to go to the bottom of the fourth inning. 14-2 Lady Blue Comets. Kara Drake sitting down a lot as they brought 16 hitters to the plate there in that inning. First pitch to Fountain. She has got a sacrifice fly her first time up. Is ball 1. Drake outside for ball 2. 57 pitches, 7 strikeouts, no base on balls, 3 hits, and the 2 runs to Kara here through her 3 innings of work. She's 2-0 to Fountain here to start the fourth. So Fountain now ready to go. She steps back into the 2-0 count. Aronson on deck. That's outside. 3-0. So Drake trying to warm up after being out on the base pads and sending a cool dugout here on this night, trying to get herself warmed back up after a long fourth inning for the Lady Blue Comets. That's up high for ball 4. So the leadoff runner on here for the base on balls, Kara, her first on the afternoon. So here comes Aronson to the plate. She's 0 for 1, struck out her first time up. Coming to the plate here for the second time against Drake with 1 on and no outs. 14-2 Lady Blue Comets, and that one's gets away from Drake and Wagner. Ball 1, over to second goes Fountain on the wild pitch. Runner scoring position now for Iola. 1-0 to Aronson. And that's going to get away from Wagner and behind her and try to throw down to third. And another opportunity, another wild pitch. Over to third goes Fountain as it's 2-0. So Drake definitely. There's a strike there. For that strike zone, there she finds it. That's another one in there for strike number 2. So now 2-2 here to Aronson. As she steps back in here now, Drake 2-2 pitch to her. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That is the 8th strikeout for Drake, and that's out number 1. So here comes Sprague to the plate. She struck out her first time up. She's got a runner over at third here for an opportunity to bring in a run in this 4th inning. Outside, ball 1. So 1-0 to Sprague. Holloway will be on deck. And another discussion here by the coaches and the umpires. We need the Jeopardy theme? I don't know for sure. Okay. So here we go, 1-0 to Sprague. And didn't see a change. Maybe I missed something. Okay. 1-0 to Sprague. Now she's ready to go. Here we go. Run over at third is Fountain. The Blue Comets had a big top half of the 4th. Swing and a miss. It's a 1-1. Big top half of the 4th there, bringing in 12 runs. Trying to shut down Iola here, but Iola trying to score at least 1 right now with the runner over third. 1-1 and 1 out. Foul ball, 1-2 here to Sprague at the plate. Still a good little misty rain falling here in Humboldt, keeping everybody covered up. And a little low there. They'll throw down. As it's 2-2 to Sprague. Nice try there by Wagner, trying to catch Fountain down the line there. She dives herself back in. And it's 2-2 to Sprague at the plate. Here's the pitch. Foul ball. Stays 2-2. All right, 2-2 to Sprague here in the bottom of the 4th inning. 1 out. They got a runner over at third. 14-2 Lady Blue Comets. Here's the pitch. Foul ball. Stays 1-2. So 1-2 now to Sprague after the foul ball. Thought that one might have got away as the runner didn't come home. Called it foul. 2-2. Up high, 3-2 now. So full count for Kara Drake to Sprague. Looking for that second out. Trying to bring Fountain in from the third base. The DP trying to get a hold of one here. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts. That's number 9 on the evening for Kara Drake. And here comes Holloway to the plate. She's 1 for 1. Had a single back in the 2nd inning. Stepping up here now, ready to go against Drake. Runner at third, swing and a miss. 0-1 to her. Right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 strikeouts. That's right. I got it right. Okay, 9 strikeouts for Holloway in with an 0-1 count. There's a little runner there, and coming in on it is Thompson. Taylor makes it a good throw, 6-3. And the Lady Blue Comets get that third out. So they leave a runner. And no hits and no errors by the Lady Blue Comets. We will go to the 5th inning. As no runs come in, it will be a 14-2 ball game. Lady Blue Comets come to the plate. It will be custom border Drake and Emling when we come back. Z95.3. Alrighty, Blue Comet fans, back here to the fifth inning we go, and I do believe that the Lady Blue Comets can hang on here and get through this inning, maybe put up a couple more, maybe get the run rule here and get out of here on this cold, rainy night with a double win here against Iola. And one game won 7-5. Miller back in the circle. She's thrown 110 pitches, no strikeouts, 2 bases on balls. She's given up 12 hits and 14 runs. She's got 3 errors behind her. So she will face Custom Border first off here for the Lady Blue Comets. Geraldine, 2 for 3 at the plate today, stepping up here in the fifth. 14-2 Lady Blue Comets. Geraldine ready to go here against Miller in the fifth inning. First pitch to her. On the way. Runner down the third base line, foul ball. 0-1. Drake, Emling, and Lewis. First 3 up here in the fifth. So Geraldine ready to go. 0-1-2 after the foul ball. Miller delivers. Fly ball over to the right side, and Burrow got plenty of room there in foul ground. She makes the play in foul ground for out number 1. So 1 out. Coming to the plate now comes Kara Drake. Kara 0 for 2 with a sacrifice fly. Hurt 3 times at the plate today. Putting Sophie Emling on deck. Sophie with a great fourth inning. She had 2 hits, scored 2 runs. RBI in there. Sounds good. All right, here's Drake to the plate. First pitch she sees. She'll send it out into center field and get down in front of Sprague. So it's a single for Kara Drake here. And they have a base runner. With Sophie Emling to the plate. Sophie 2 for 3. Scoring a couple of runs here. Opportunity to move him around. And it looks like we're going to get maybe a pinch runner over there. Is that Riley Hicks again, number 14? I think so. I think that's Hicks coming in there to run for the Lady Blue Comets. Comets have those warm-up jerseys on here to stay themselves warm. And I can't see the number down there at first, but I do believe that's who it is. Hicks going to come in and run for Emling over there, or I should say for Drake over there at first. So here we go as Sophie Emling comes to the plate, 2 for 3. Runner on and 1 out here in the fifth inning. So here we go. We're ready to go. Emling standing in. First pitch to her from Miller. She's ready for it. Here's the pitch. Strike call. There's a throw down a second. Let's see if they can get the steal in. She steals the bag there, so stolen base. Strike 1 at the plate. 4 stolen base for the Lady Blue Comets here today. So over to second in scoring position. Well, that is Hicks, as I said a while ago. She's running for Drake. Here's Emling with an 0-1 count, standing right back in. Pitch on the way. High, ball 1, 1-1. J.C. Lewis will be on deck for the Lady Blue Comets, and then Taylor Thompson in the hole here to go through the fifth inning. Miller bringing it in. That's low for ball number 2. 2-1 to Sophie. Blue Comets are looking to get a double win here today to go 11-6 on the year. That's up high for ball number 3. So 3-1 now to Emling as she steps right back in here, trying to get herself on with a runner over in scoring position. Second, and that's ball 4. And a nice job of running there by Hicks as she takes off. She was already running. She takes off for third. Here's a run down, and she'll be safe at second. Hicks now will come in and score. Now as the ball's being thrown around, it's into left field, and there goes Emling into third, and it's in the field, and it'll be another run coming in. So 2 runs scored to make it 16-2 on a couple of throwing errors here by Iola. as Emling, it's a single and reaches home on the air. So 2 more runs come in here to make it 16-2. No, 1 out, and here comes J.C. Lewis to the plate. High outside, ball 1 to Lewis. As Blue Comets have now made it 16-2. Here in the 5th, Miller ready to go with pitch number 120 on her night. There's a shot down third baseline. It is a foul ball, 1-1. So top of the order will be Taylor Thompson on deck as Lewis with a 1-1 count. Bases are empty here after throwing error brings in the runs. Good running by Emling to get herself home. Only an error, throwing error. So it's 2-1 at the plate here to Lewis. 16-2. And the pitch from Miller. Low for ball 3. So Lewis checking in with Coach Jacket down third baseline. Steps right back in here with 1 out. And the pitch coming. Foul ball right on top of us here. And it's now full 3-2. So right back in, there comes J.C. Lewis as it's now 3-2 to her. Lady Blue Comets lead it 16-2 here in the top of the 5th inning. There's a soft liner right there back to Miller. She makes the play for outs, number 2. Top of the order, Taylor Thompson coming up now. Thompson, 2 for 3 and a fielder's choice. Her 4 times at the plate today, so her 5th time up here in this one. 2 outs and nobody on. Facing Miller here for the 5th time. It's a shot out into a left field, and it is going, and is a nice catch out there by Fountain to end of the inning. But the Lady Blue Comets bring in another run here to make it a 16-2 ball game. 2 hits, none left, and the 1 error bring in 2 more runs. It's 16-2 going to the bottom of the 5th. Curry, Sprague, and Burrow when we come back. Z95.3. Alrighty, folks, we're back here, and I do believe Lady Blue Comets are really about 3 outs away from wrapping this one up here today, but we'll see how it goes. We got Curry, Sprague, and Burrow, the first 3 up here, facing Kara Drake, who's thrown 4 innings of work, 72 pitches, 9 strikeouts, 1 base on balls, 3 hits, and 2 runs. As we go to the bottom of the 5th, Curry, the right fielder, steps up here 0 for 1. First pitch to her on the way from Drake. Swing and a miss, 0-1. So Curry 0-1 to her, standing right in, trying to get something started here for the Phillies. Drake 0-1 to her. Outside, 1-1. So the 1-1 count. Kira trying to get that first out here. And it's 1-1 to her. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's low for 2-1. Tell you what, these Lady Blue Comets are definitely going to be tired and battle ready for Independence tomorrow. This is not going to be an easy game by any means. So they better be ready to play again tomorrow. There's going to be a late one here tonight. It's 2-1 to Curry. Pitch coming. Swing and a miss, 2-2. The ladies will be at Santa Fe Park. We will be at Hudson Field, home of the Panthers. Bringing you Blue Comet baseball tomorrow at 11. 2-2 to Curry. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That's out number 1. And strikeouts number 10 on the afternoon for Kara Drake. Here comes Sprague to the plate. She'll step up here, 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, 0-1. So gets ahead over here, does Kara Drake. Burrow, the first baseman, on deck. Sprague, 0-1. Outside, 1-1. So that 1-1 count to her. Sprague checks in with Coach Whitey down the line real quick. Now back in. Here's the 1-1 as Drake looks for the sign from Wagner. Has it. High outside. 2-1. Two-one count. Sprague ahead here, looking to get on. Bringing some runs for her squad here. Outside. 3-1. So that 3-1 count, and Burrow on deck. Sprague steps back in. Drake, the 3-1. Ball 4. Puts the runner on here. Second base on ball is given up here by Drake this evening. And so face the top of the order will be Burrow. Coming to the plate. She's 0 for 2. Struck out a couple of times. Stands in here with a runner on and 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. Steve Wright call, quick snap down to first. Back in time there is Sprague as it's 0-1 at the plate. Burrow, 0-1. As Drake wants a dry softball. She has one now ready to go. 0-1 to Burrow. In the pitch. Yep. Maybe a little too dry. Wagner. No throw down, stolen base. Puts herself in scoring position. First stolen base here by the Phillies. Is now to second on the stolen base. 1-1 at the plate to Burrow. Drake bringing it up high inside. Now makes it 2-1. So the 2-1 count to Burrow. Trying to get the runner off a second. That's in there for a strike. It's now 2-2. So 1 out. Runner over at second. Burrow 2-2. Drake can use that second out right here at the plate. Here's the pitch. That's a fly ball over to the left side out of play. 2-2. So Kara working against Burrow here. He's down to 2-2. Steps back in. Drake delivers. Just missing outside. It's 3-2. So the count full to the Philly first baseman. Drake back in the circle. Here's the pitch. That's a shot. Never get out into left center field. Right center field all the way to the fence. Coming around the score is going to be Sprague. It's an RBI double, maybe a triple here as she's on her way. And it's an RBI triple for Burrow. So bringing in the run here to now make it a 16-3 ball game. And a runner over at third. Here comes Holloway. She's 1 for 2 at the plate today. As the run comes in to make it 16-3. Holloway standing in. Drake delivers. A little runner right there back to Kara. Coming home. Get the runner. She is out there. So fielder's choice for Holloway And it's the 1-2 for out number 2. So Holloway's over at first. So here comes Morrison to the plate. Morrison, 1 for 2 at the plate today. 2 outs and a runner at first. High ball 1. Pitch number 90 there for Kara Drake. 1-0 to Morrison. That's low, making it 2-0. Fountain on deck if Morrison can reach. As Kara wants a dry ball here, 2-0. Now 16-3. And 2-0 to Morrison. Here's the pitch. That's low, making it 3-0. Runner takes off and goes to second. No throw. Gets herself in scoring position there. And Morrison ahead 3-0 now from Drake with Fountain on deck. So the shortstop steps back in. She played great in the field. She's had a couple good hits here today. That's low for ball 4. And runners now at first and second. Third base on ball is given up by Drake. And Fountain comes to the plate. She's got a base on balls and a sacrifice fly. Her 2 times at the plate today. So here comes Coach out to have a chat with Kara Drake here with 2 outs as Lady Comets trying to close it out here. But Iola not going away quietly for sure. They're going to fight all the way to the end here. All right, got that fixed out there for you. So now, Coach, final words here to the Lady Blue Comet infield and pitchers, catchers. 16-3, bottom 5, 2 outs, runners at first and second for Iola. Here's Fountain to the plate. As I said, she's got a sacrifice fly and a base on balls for 2 times up in this one. She's standing up here ready to go. Steve Wright call, 0-1. Aronson on deck if Fountain can reach. 2 outs and 2 aboard. Fly ball, right field, and it will get down. And here comes 1 run. Here comes another run going to come in to score. So 2 runs coming in on the double. 2 runs coming in on the double here as Fountain stands up at second. And it's now 16-5 ball game. And here comes Aronson to the plate. She's 0 for 2 with a runner over at second now. So Aronson comes in. Ball call. 1-0. So putting up 3 runs here into this inning. So far is Mustangs, or the Phillies. That's high for 2-0. So the Big Comets come in here with a big lead. Now I've given up a couple of runs here as Aronson, 2-0 to her, stands in. Here's the pitch from Drake. It's low. It's going to allow the runner to get over to third. It's a 3-0 at the count to Aronson. And now she comes back in here with a 3-0 count. Drake, the runner over third now. That's Fountain. Steve Wright call. It's 3-1. So now as it's 3-1 as Aronson now stands right back in here. Drake looking for that third out here. Here's the pitch. Oh, soft liner right there at second. Custom Border handles it, and that should do it there for the ball game, and it does, as that's the third out right there. But they do the damage here as they get a couple of hits and make some noise to bring in a few runs, but it will be a 16-5 victory for your Lady Blue Comets here in game number 2. So we're going to send it back to the studio real quick and have a real quick 2-minute break. Come back and wrap this up, folks, and then get you out of here for the ball game. Blue Comets win, Blue Comets win, Blue Comets win. Z95.3.
it repeatedly until I get full. Save big on the beef tacos you know and love. Every Taco Tuesday at Taco John's. Get some rest, boys, because come Taco Tuesday, we'll lay the day. Oh, lay the day at Taco John's. Smokey D's award-winning barbecue is coming to Main Street, Chanute. Let's celebrate with a grand opening at their new location, 209 West Main, Saturday, May 4th, from 11 to 8. If you've never tried their mouth-watering barbecue, you're in for a treat. Follow Smokey D's Catering and Barbecue on Facebook to learn more and help us pack the house while enjoying some of your favorite barbecue on Saturday, May 4th, from 11 to 8. We can't wait to see you at Smokey D's Barbecue Grand Opening, 209 West Main in Chanute.
Did someone say extra bacon? New at Sonic of Chanute, the BBLT and tots for just $3.99. Stacks of bacon, more bacon, tomatoes and crispy lettuce are a season favorite. Perfect with a refreshing Coke or Dr. Pepper. Driving in after 8 p.m., Sonic Nights are back. Half-price shakes after 8, made with 100% real ice cream. Need more ice cream? Chocolate chip cookie ice cream sandwiches and Oreo cookie ice cream sandwiches are a must. Just $1.99 or $1.49 after 8. Drive into Sonic of Chanute for something new today.
The Blue Comet Nation listens to Blue Comet Sports.
Alrighty, folks, we're back here to wrap it up. Big inning there in the fourth for the Lady Blue Comets. That's where it made the difference there, but they get a twin win here today. So 2 wins yesterday, 2 wins today to take the team to an 11-6 record on the year. Tough games tomorrow, but after playing yesterday and today, they're going to have to play some really tough games. We got to dig deep tomorrow at Santa Fe Park at 11 o'clock as Independence comes to town. We'll be at Hudson Field where the Panthers play to bring you Blue Comet baseball tomorrow at 11 o'clock as Independence comes to town. Very important games for both of our teams on Saturdays. We get ready to wrap up the regular season. But a big win here. Kara Drake did really, really good. Nice big hitting there in the fourth inning for the Lady Blue Comets as they really opened it up right there to win it 16-5 here in game number 2. They won 7-5 in game number 1. And just big wins here, and it drops the Lady Phillies of Iola to now a 6-8 record, 11-6 for the Lady Blue Comets here after the wins today. Big win for Kara Drake, and the losing pitcher will be Miller. But a nice job. 16 runs on 14 hits. They left 2. No errors for the Lady Blue Comets. They had 5 runs on 3 hits, and on 6 hits, and they left 2. And they had 4 errors on the ball game, did the Phillies of Iola. That's going to wrap it up here for us today, folks. It's been a long day. We got another one tomorrow. So we'll see you tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow morning, starting at 11 for more Blue Comet baseball here at Z95.3. Making it sound so good back in the studio as always. Zach, thanks a lot. We'll talk to him tomorrow as well. Thanks for joining us here tonight, folks. I'm out of here. Have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow at 11 for Blue Comet baseball on your home for the Blue Comets, brought to you by the Sonic Drive-In for Blue Comet Sports. Have a great night, everybody. I'm out. Bye-bye. All right, man, good job. I'll give you a call tomorrow morning about 10:45. We should be about ready. Thanks. Yep, bye.